What's up, guys and gals? How's it going today? Just wanted to come holler at y'all for a little bit. I hadn't made no videos in a while. Been just busy and just, I don't know, man. Just, it seems like when it comes around time, to that I'm like, all right, I think I might go live, and I go onto YouTube, and then all of a sudden, boom, somebody else is live, and I don't want to step on people and yada yada. Anyway. I know excuses, right, Hutch? So anyway, what I wanted to do today was come out and make this video about. I got sent a message earlier. I'm not going to mention names and all this, okay? But I got sent a message earlier, and it was about a video. So I went and looked at the video, and it's talking about a military training exercise going on up in New York. And so let me just read from basically there's bunches of articles on it. You can look it up, and it's from January 26th through the 31st, 2025, a large-scale multi-agency nuclear incident training exercise will take place in the vicinity of Skexany, however the hell you say that New York name, and around the counties of Albany, Saratoga, and that one weird name. Y'all know I'm old country boy, man. Hell, whatever. So, anyway, so apparently, this video that I watched, it's supposed to be a big fucking deal, oh my god, this is like really, this important news, guys, So, y'all know how I am, man. I like to look and research. And so I looked this one up, and sure enough, it's happening. A large-scale nuclear incident training exercise will take place in the capital region beginning on Sunday. There's multiple ones here. So I was like, okay. I thought, well, what's, is this really so? Is this really like a something out of the ordinary? So I looked up what's the number of military exercises that happen inside of the United States each year. Here's what I got for an answer. The number of military exercises in the United States each year varies, but the U.S. Pacific Command oversaw 146 exercises in 2011 alone. Military exercises are conducted to improve combat readiness and build relationships. They can involve multiple branches of the military or multiple countries. Joint exercises involve multiple branches of the same military. Combined exercises involves two or more countries. Coalition exercises involves two or more countries. Bilateral exercises involves two countries. And multilateral exercises involves multiple countries. So this is a joint exercise involving multiple branches, and probably some of the agencies. Let's see, let me kick back over here to it. I think there's going to be, it's multi-agency. Let me click on one of these articles here just because. A large-scale nuclear incident training exercise will take place in the capital region beginning on Sunday. The Federal Bureau of Investigation's FBI Albany field office announced Friday the FBI says there will be no risk to the public in training as part of the series of regularly scheduled government biannual exercises. The training will be held from Sunday the 26th through Friday the 31st in several areas. They're up there in Albany, Saratoga, and Sketchedy, however you say that fucking name. This includes areas around Albany Airport, Stratton Air National Guard Base, and up to northern Saratoga County, The FBI says the training will allow participants to simulate realistic conditions while practicing readiness events of a nuclear incident in the U.S. or overseas. Okay, so all I want to say, guys, is that, you know, we had Jade Helm 15, and I mean, it was a pretty big ordeal. They were dropping Blackhawks and shit and dropping people off right there in the middle of town and stuff like that. And it's probably pretty wild. I live close to an Air Force base. I see airplanes all the time, jet fighters. They were flaring out here one night, shooting flares, and them jokers was, you know. Could there be a nuclear explosion next week? Yes, there could. That's been going on for forever. Okay, but you know, this stuff of red alert and this is, guys, this is serious, and you know, it's the most important thing that you could ever hear, and all this stuff, man. The military does, again, like it said a while ago where I read it, you know, it does basically, you know, the number varies. It could be 146 training exercises. One thing you got to understand, y'all, is that the military trains constantly. I know some people in the military. I'm sure everybody else does, you know, and they're always freaking training, man. They're always out there trying to, you know, get better. That's what the military does. They train, and they train. So just because there's a military exercise, you know, this happens again. You know, it happened 146 times that one year. It only, if you notice, when it happens in your area, yeah, you're going to be a little more concerned because now you're seeing it. But see, what you're not realizing is all the rest of that time when it's not happening in your area, it's happening somewhere else in the United States. This is what they do. Fear-mongering, man, is just a no-go for me. I don't like it. I mean, it's not the most important fucking video. It ain't the, you know, this is concerning, guys. This is really serious. Well, you know, nuclear threat has been around for a long time. We all know this. We all understand that we could have, you know, an attack inside the United States at any given time. This is something you need to, you know, don't be scared. Simply just be prepared. Go about your daily life and stop listening to these fear-mongering motherfuckers, man, because all it does is create stress in your life. You know, real talk, you know, when somebody jumps on the air and shows you proof that they're dropping bombs on, you know, at Langley or some fucking place, then be scared. It's time to, it's go time. You know what I mean? Until then, because they're doing a fucking military training exercise, it doesn't mean that something's going to happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? It happens hundreds of times a year inside the United States, these big military exercises. You know, I grew up next to a base, and there was all these woods out there. Camp Joseph T. Robinson, y'all can look it up. It's down there, and it's a National Guard base, and there is actually a mortar range out there. I mean, we used to go out there, man. There's blowed up cars and shit all out there. It wasn't nothing for us to wake up of a morning and feeling our house shake from them bombing shit out there. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, you know. And so this has been happening since, you know, as you can see, I'm an old fucker, right? And this shit's been happening since I was, you know, this when I was a little feller, you know what I mean? And 6, 7, 8 years old growing up out there, 10 years old, you know, the military trains constantly inside of the United States, and especially the ones that are, you know, the National Guard, and then you're going to have agencies working together, okay? Stop fear-mongering. Stop buying into the fear-mongering. And understand that this is something that happens all the time, and I can't remember anything at all happening off of Jade Helm 15. I'm just saying, it was a big scare. Everybody was tripping out. I don't know, I'm sure there'll be something next week or 2 weeks from now that'll happen. That happens a lot in the United States, and everybody will be going, look, see, that right there proves it. They was doing this exercise for this. Anyway, I mean, I'm into conspiracy theories, guys. I do like diving down into the conspiracy theories and all that, but man, I'm just a no-go on the fear-mongering and shit, and it just it's really unbecoming. But anyway, guys, that's all I got today, man. I hope y'all's day is going great. I hope y'all's weekend is great. Every day try to figure out some way to prepare yourself a little better for the next day, man. And please keep your head on a swivel. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, when I read this, it concerned me zero, because I see it here. Even where I live now, I've seen these, some exercises going on. But the one thing about it is, you know what? If you want to talk about something that worries me, something you should be worried about is lone wolf attacks, man. Pulling up to your local Walmart, getting out. You go into the Walmarts to buy some, some milks and breads and stuff, whatever. And 4 guys pull up in a vehicle, 4 of these people that have come across our border and start, shooting up the place, shooting everybody in sight, man. That's what worries me, is that kind of shit. Military's doing exercises, man. They do hundreds of them a year. It's annual training. It's what they do. It's the military. Get over it. Backwoods out.